I saw this Paph on a video made by happybuddyperson, and I just love this Paph. I will put a link on my on this video to his video, and I don't know, I saw this advertised for sale by Springwater Orchid down in Florida, and this is the place where I get most of my Paph compote from. He has one for sale, so it's almost bloomed, so I went ahead order it, and plus somehow we have a nice warm weather. It was 57 yesterday. It's down to 40 something today. And so I ordered last week, and was hope that it will be here yesterday. But it's here today. Still the weather is warm. And he put he said he put heat pack in it for me. I've been doing business quite a bit with him. So this is it, and I never do any box opening here on the video, so I thought I'd do it today. Let's see. Don't know what is it going to look like yet. A lot of packing foam. I think the Holy City Orchid will love the packing foam here. Let me find a place to put it. Let me pause this for a minute. And it's packed to the top with packing foam. Okay. I use packing foam on some of my potting too. So. Well, no reason for you to watch me doing this. I'm just going to pause, and when I take it all out, I come back. Okay, I got a lot of packing foam out. Reason I'm very careful, because it's supposed to be inbud. So I am taking it. Let me see. Move the camera up a bit. This is it. And I guess this is what it called by heat pack. It's still warm. Enough to keep the pan warm. Let me move it. That is the I don't know if it here, that's the This is the now you can go watch happybuddyperson video. He really have a beautiful one with this this top zebra is kind of a fall back like a, according to him, he say like a toilet, or somebody say like a toilet or something like that. It fall up like that. But this maybe is not fully open yet, or maybe that's kind of happened because of the shipment. See what happened in a few days. Still a lot of cotton hair on it, and there's supposed to be 3 growth altogether, and I'm not sure if it's a 3 growth that is well, I'm not sure what that it is, but if it's 3 growth, that has to be, oops, I don't want to damage it, but the top is not, but you can go watch it. It's really pretty. And nothing goes on quite in this room. Let me give you a quick tour. That Paph is gone. I'm waiting for the flower spike is dry, a lot more dry than that before I cut it, so I don't have to worry about the infection or anything. And can you believe my catasetum still have leaf on it? Crazy or what? I mean, last year about this time, I think it started to grow new bulb about this time, or I mean, I made the video, upload the video on it on January 9th, and I think about a week after that, all the flower was gone, and then I divided it up, and about the end of the month, I don't know, I think it's about February sometime before it put out a new growth for the new bulb. But I don't believe I'm going to see any bloom or flower spike from it this year. But that lower leaf, that lowest leaves just start turn yellow on that one, but still have pretty much oil, have oil leaf. And that's the one I bought from eBay back in May, and that's kind of a crazy catasetum too, because while it was here, it grew 2 more bulbs, and you can see that it's altogether about 7 bulbs altogether there. It's grow 2 more bulbs, and it tried to grow another one. That is root 1, start open some bloom, and it has a lot of bud. That is root 2, and root 2 has open 2 bloom and has some more. And this is from the secondary spike from last year, and last year's spike also extended spike, and that's the new growth. There's a lot of bloom, and that's a root 3. They're the same type of bloom. And back then, that's the Kiki. that I cut off and potted. That's the task one, and that is, let me take that, and that's and with a flower spike there. And that is another one that is I repotted and then I put out flower spike. This is my large one, that the same thing, I repotted and it put out a flower spike. And this is Yoda Kiki with a flower spike, and looks like I'm going to get at least 3 blooms from, at least 3, probably 4 blooms from him. The roots, look at that, the one that grow into the pot is coming up, and that root is coming, reaching out. And this is Sokogenlin, and Sokogenlin is putting out a flower spike. It did every year. So this is just a little one, you know, so cute. And this is a coffee cup orchid. If you watch my orchid slideshow I made 2 years ago, you see this one. I have it sit next to a coffee cup, and it has a really beautiful, it's like zebra, but it's just tiny little plant. But I almost killed this after the last bloom, spring 2013. If you look at the leaf here, this leaf is dark green, and you would think that it need more light. But this one, if you have a filtered sunlight hit the leaf there, it just fried it, and that's what happened. I have to move it to get it away from a direct filtered sunlight. I mean, it's even if it filtered through those glass like that, it will burn the leaf, and it was sit without any leaf for a long time, and I thought I lost it, but then it's tough. It has a lot of roots, so it grow new leaf, and now it put out a spike. It did not bloom last year because it's still trying to grow back the leaf. And my antennatum is putting out a flower spike. I'm not showing it today. I think I'm going to update it together with my applicator that I put it on diet, and see how they later on. And the rest of my orchid, the rest of my orchid is doing something like that. This is the one I use it to show you in the watching the leaf, Phalaenopsis leaf grow, and I use this one to show, when it's leaf wrinkle, because it's too dry. Just don't go crazy and try to water it a lot and think that it's dehydrated. It's dehydrated because it's not adjust to the humidity that you have in it. But if you leave them alone, they grow leaf that will more resistant to water loss. And this is what they do today. This is last year's bloom, but this year it's I think they know. You don't know. You don't think that they know, but I think they know that my watching roots grow video is the most watching. So now they are growing roots. No, they're not growing leaves, and no, they're not growing. They're not blooming. And this is another one. This is a zebra. It has really beautiful leaf, beautiful bloom. But all it is doing is growing roots. I think it's kind of like the cat to see them, put them on the video. You don't think they know. Put them on the video and on the YouTubes, and they don't want to go to sleep. You know, they just want to stay up. But thank you for watching.